Welcome back. We're out today looking at cottage lots or building lots. Something we've mentioned in some of our earlier videos, I think. I don't know if we've mentioned it recently or not, but our goal is to retire out by the lake. And so we had Canada Day off, so we took off from Brandon this morning nice and early, and we've looked at a few lots already. We started off in the Dropmore area, and actually we really like couple of those lots there.
It's my top contender so far.
Yeah, so far it's kind of our top pick. Nice flat building level lots on those ones. Some of the work is done already. Those ones are government lots, so we have to go through the government, so we're not too sure how that's going to work. And I'm sure it'd be a slow process, but I mean, if you get the lot you want, then
it's worth it.
It's worth it, yeah, exactly. And then from there we went and looked at
Highland Acres?
Highland Acres, something like that. And that's kind of on towards the Roblin Bridge area, overlooking it kind of on the top of the valley. You're looking at a beautiful view.
2-acre lots.
2-acre lots, bigger lots. But you have to build, they're kind of flat right on the edge of the ravine drop. Stunning view, but we're worried about a couple things there, like how deep we'd have to drill for water, whether you'd hit water there. So all those things, when you're looking at building, there's a lot of research that goes into picking the right spot.
And they're selling those in phases, and the lots that we like are not in the phase that's available right now.
Yeah.
So the extra cost to probably get hydro and road and stuff built.
Yeah.
Not sure how that would work out.
It would be lots of questions we'd have to ask on those. They're big lots, like 2-acre lots. That's awesome. Like, it's a nice big lot, but the cost to build there may put it out of our reach. It's whatever. This is a dream I think that a lot of people have, but it's attainable. You just kind of set your mind to something and just do it. And we've been saving and planning for years. It's not, something we did on a whim. And so this is all part of the process. And we're going to share it with everyone. We're going to film the process. We're looking at lots, and if we do get lucky enough in the next little while to find one and buy one, then we're going to film the whole process.
And bring you guys along with us.
Yeah, exactly. Come with us. Learn from us, with us.
Maybe give us some tips.
Yeah, there's going to be mistakes along the way for sure.
Yeah.
This is another spot we're in now. Sun Valley. Gosh, we should have memorized the names before.
I can look. I have it right here on my phone here.
The
Sunset Ridge.
Sunset Ridge.
Yeah.
And these are awesome lots. Like, we're on top of one right now. These are a private development, and they're just kind of selling these lots. And this one's got like a stunning view. Like, this is ridiculous.
We'll do a pan of it here in a little while.
But this is another one. Like, would I want to build a cabin here? Like, 100% yes, I would. But it's kind of like on a razorback, right? Like, you've got steep down in front of us, you can't see that, and then steep down behind us.
And to the side as well.
So, yeah, like, what would it cost to level this building lot?
And then to get water as well.
Yeah.
How big of a... Is there an aquifer up here, or do you have to drill down?
Yeah, as soon as you're kind of like on this big razorback like this, are you drilling all the way down? We don't know. We're not experts, so we'll have to ask experts and see, I guess. But that's all part of it. It's exciting. This whole journey, I guess, this stage of our life, we hope to be able to start building maybe in the next year if we're lucky. We're going to buy hopefully soon if we can find the right...
By fall, hopefully.
Buy the right lot, find the right lot, and then hopefully we can buy it and, do it in stages. And yeah, it'll be an adventure for sure. So it's kind of the plan. This will be first part of the video, and we'll probably just save this footage, I guess, until we actually find a lot to buy. And so yeah, we're gonna look at a few more lots in this area. It's a pretty big development, like I said, so there's some more lots we're gonna look at. There's some closer to the lake, like we're up on the hill overlooking the lake. There's some closer to the lake. We're gonna look at them. There's also one lot available here through the government. We've looked at it before, so we want to go take another look at that one just to kind of refresh our memory on that one. And yeah, we'll just keep plugging away, and we'll bring you along the journey with us as we go. But I think we might show you a couple more lots today, maybe not, it's hard to say. But at some point, we're going to carry on this video, maybe looking at more lots, or maybe it'll be
Purchasing a lot.
purchasing a lot. So
But we'll do some drone footage of this area just to show you how beautiful it is.
yeah, we'll
And
probably.
what keeps bringing us back to this spot.
Yeah, we've been back here a few times, and yeah, we'll fly the drone here in a bit. Hopefully, I don't crash it again, but but yeah, we'll fly it and we'll share this area with you. It's amazing, amazing view here.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, we're back home, and we figured we better shoot an update because there's been a little bit of stuff been going on. We were out at the lake looking at all the lots probably 3 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago. And we looked at a lot of different lots on pretty much all around the lake, on both sides of the lake, on one end of the lake right to the other end. And we did decide on a lot. And so when we got back home, it turned out it was one of the government lots.
Yeah.
One through the provincial government. It wasn't like a private lot or one through the realtor, and we looked at like all kinds of lots. And this one kind of checked most of our boxes. It was a nice big lot, I guess, for I think it's almost an acre size lot, the one we decided on in the end. And even though it's not like lakefront, it's kind of, I guess it's lake view. It's a little ways away from the lake. It's kind of up on the hill, the ravine, I guess, the valley, top of the valley, overlooking the lake. So a little bit of clearing to improve your view of the lake, I guess. But so in the end, that was the one we picked. And so we had to come home and fill out a bunch of paperwork. I guess we went online
Made
first.
a lot of phone calls. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I spent 2 days on the phone.
Yeah, phoning and just making sure that we understood everything, you know, around buying, purchasing a lot off the provincial government.
Checked
So,
with the RM of the area and made sure that we knew the guidelines of building restrictions and timelines and all that to make sure that this is something that we can pull off at our speed.
yeah, exactly. We didn't want like, I guess, what do they call it? Building, timeline, building restrictions, things like that, like where you have a minimum amount of time or a maximum, I guess, amount of time before you have to build. And we didn't want that, even though we want to build relatively soon, we didn't want to be tied to a timeline.
To a deadline, yeah.
So yeah, Trish did the lion's share of that and filled out a whack of paperwork and anything through the government. Even though it wasn't super hard, but you want to take your time and you do it carefully. So you fill it out right once and you're done. Trish did all that, filled it out, and sent it all away. And
There was a fee involved with that too. So if
Yeah.
you mess up, then you got to
Yeah.
resubmit with another fee.
the government gets their money.
Yeah.
The government gets their money. I don't know what it was, $100 or something
105
like that.
after tax. Yeah, it was really nothing, but you don't
but-
want to repeat it.
Yeah, exactly. And so yeah, it's been mailed out. We've been almost 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, since we
Yeah.
mailed it away, 2 weeks for sure.
And so Trisha's been checking the mail
Every day.
pretty much every day. And she checked the mail today, and there was something in the mail. So we are going to find out together
We haven't opened it yet. The anticipation's killing me.
if we did all that work and we were successful, because they can still deny you. I don't know what grounds they would deny you for, but apparently they can still deny you. So we're going to find out here. And there's a lot of paperwork.
So I'm
So I mean,
thinking
that
it's
might
good
be a
news.
good sign. So what does it say here? Look at that.
Congratulations, your application to purchase the above described cottage lot was successful.
So we did it. So
Yes.
We're gonna give this a quick read over. That's exciting. Actually, I'm excited. This is a lot of work. Yeah, a lot of work went into this. So we're gonna read this over and we're going to give you a quick update on what exactly our next steps are, because I don't know, because there's a lot.
There's a deadline here, I see. We have to have all this other, everything must be returned to their office by August 11th. So I think we have to meet with lawyers and transfer the money and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff within a short
Yeah.
time frame, because it's almost the end of July already.
Oh yeah, has to be returned to their office by August 11th. How many days is that? That's not, well, just a
2.5,
couple weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like we got some work to do.
Yeah, we're gonna read this over and let you know what our next step is.
All right. So everything that we can tell, we figured it out. Kind of like we said, we have till the 11th.
Yeah.
August 11th. So we gotta take it to our lawyer, and they've got to do lawyer type stuff to it, and
Witnesses.
probably land transfer and get all that finalized, send it all away with payment. And then it should be ours, but it's probably another 2-3 week of a process. So we'll be back in a few weeks, hopefully,
On our lot.
on our lot, and we'll show you around, and maybe we'll even do a little yard work or something in our new lot. We'll see. But anyways, so we'll be back in a few weeks. Well, it's time for an update. We got all our legal type stuff done. A couple trips to the lawyers, and papers sent away, and papers come back, and we're pretty much all done. The land is ours. We just got to do a couple more transfers, or maybe one more.
Just with the hydro, yeah.
Just the hydro, something we have to do with the hydro to transfer it from the, I guess, the government to us. So one more step with that, but we are out on our land. This is our lot. We're out by Lake of the Prairies, as we mentioned, Dropmore area, and we just decided this was our lot. This was the one that we wanted. And what did we do today? We spent several hours trying to find our property markers. There was one that was by the road that they found for us, and then the rest were kind of up to us. It was like a treasure hunt.
We had measurements
Yeah, we had our measurements
and a Google Map picture.
and a Google Map picture. So I bought a cheap metal detector. I didn't want to buy a big fancy expensive one, but it worked.
It did the job.
In the end, it worked. So we started off by the road. We went from the one and we just measured over. I think it's 109 feet, the width of the lot on the front there, something like that. I think 109, whatever it was.
It's wider in the back.
And so that was the easy one to find. We found that one pretty quick. And then like the length of the lot, you know, you think you're walking straight. Maybe I should have brought a GPS or something. Maybe it would have been a bit easier.
But when you're walking through this, there's no straight line.
Yeah. So we measured in the 390 feet, something like that, on the one corner. And we thought we were roughly close, but we weren't. In the end, we were not. And we searched quite a bit with the metal detector. And then we thought, well, maybe we'll try for the other one. And we just kind of decided to, I wanted to show Trish like the ravine, where there's a ravine kind of drops off on the one edge of the property. And we just kind of went over there. And I guess we were using there's kind of like an app, I guess, not an app, but a website. And it kind of shows your location roughly.
Yeah.
Not very accurately. And Trish decided to pull it up and just take a look. And we didn't look like we were that far off of where the other marker should be. And so we thought, well, let's go and try and take some measurements. We were just about to go back to the road and measure in the 400 and on that side, because it's not a
10?
straight line, 410 or something like that
Yeah.
feet in to try and put us in a ballpark area. And
He almost tripped on the
I
stake.
almost tripped over the stake. So
It's so rough, the terrain in there, and it was on the drop off. And I was watching where Ken was putting his footing, because I'm a klutz, and he missed the stake. It was sticking up about
Oh, good 6 inches,
6
yeah.
inches, and the tip of his toe probably missed it by a centimeter. And I'm like, "There's the stake!" I just started to yell. It was so exciting.
it was, because we were, by that time, we were honestly getting a little discouraged, like trying to figure out how are we going to find
I think
these
it was
stakes.
2 hours we were looking for the one in the one corner and couldn't find it.
Well, you see that in the camera? Right there?
We almost tripped on it.
We were looking all over, and we're doing more, just about to do more measurements, and I almost tripped on it.
I saw it.
Trish saw it after I was like just about to trip on it.
Yeah, it shows us off by that much on the map. But yay, we found 3 of the 4 pins so far.
And from there, everything kind of fell into place. Like once we knew that where that one was, then we just kind of measured across our distance and narrowed down our search area to probably a 10-foot area.
And used the metal detector.
Metal detector, found it right away.
Used the shovel and boom, there it was.
Probably too much wind noise to capture this properly, but we finally found our 4th pin. Some measuring, backtracking, and metal detecting, and we found it. And it was good because all the other ones were under the ground. All the other ones except for the one I tripped on, for whatever reason, that one was sticking up like 6 inches. So,
thank goodness.
So you got to get lucky once in a while.
Yeah.
So that's kind of got us caught up to date where we're at now. We still got more work to do. We're probably going to come back in a bit and clear
Straight lines.
Straight lines on the property line, just, you know, a few feet. So we see the edge of our property, make it easier for us to visualize and measure.
It gets pretty confusing in there because you think you're walking straight and it's so thick in some areas that, yeah, it's crazy.
So we gotta do that, and then hopefully then we can start taking some measurements of approximate possible build sites. So I think what we'll do is we'll get the drone up and kind of give an aerial footage, view of the property as best we can. It's pretty, what do you call it? It's pretty, the canopy is there, so I don't think you'll be able to see into it very much. Maybe you would from the drone, it's hard to say, but we'll pop the drone up, give you a bit of a view of the property, kind of from the road. From behind us this way here, you'll see in the drone from where the car is parked, there's, I think it's 150 feet-ish of kind of open, it's open area. And then it gets into about, you know, another 200 feet or 225, 30 feet of bush, which is where we hope is to build this back in behind us, roughly somewhere back in here, 50 feet or 80 feet, something like that. And then in another week or 2 weeks, we're going to be back and we'll film that too. We're going to do some clearing, try and get our property lines a little more defined, and the adventure continues.
There's Wiley. She's keeping me company while Ken's cutting down trees along the property line. This is the south side of our property. Not sure if you can see the stake over there in the distance. Austin's cutting a path by the culvert so we can get in a little safer and less risk of fires with the vehicles. And then our property goes right to that hydro pole and along those trees and way back into the bush.
Well, we're back out on the property. It's a couple weeks since we shot our last little bit of footage out here. We were staking the property lines last time, and this time we wanted to clear our property lines, like our sight line, kind of like on our property border, I guess is what you call it. So Austin came out today and helped us, and it was a big help. It was saved Trish from
a lot of physical labor.
A lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah. Hands hard at work.
We bought a Husqvarna whippersnipper, what do they call them? String trimmers, I guess, but it came with, we ordered it with the blade attachment, the brush cutter attachment. But unfortunately, they sent it with the wrong mounting hardware.
I should have got rid of all this stuff.
Yeah, so all this little stuff that it would have just mowed down like crazy, it's still here. So we have to come back again and kind of mow that down if we want to even. We've got a pretty good shot there. It was some big trees we had to fall in there. Not too many big ones, lots of small and some brush and clearing them out of the way and making piles of brush. I don't know what we're going to do with them yet, but we'll do something with the brush piles. And then Mom and Dad actually came out for a quick visit and to see the property. And they don't live too far away, like an hour and a half, something like that. So they came out for a quick visit, and then we cooked up some hot dogs and a little barbecue on the tailgate and had a nice little visit and quick lunch break. And they got to come and we showed them roughly where we think we're going to build. We still don't know for sure, but they got to come and take a quick peek at the property. And I think we're going to maybe start cutting on our other property line, but I'm not sure if we'll have the time today, whether we got to come back next weekend or the weekend after. We've only got so many weekends left this fall. It's already, what's the date today? 6th,
September
7th?
6th, yeah.
6th, yeah. And I don't know if we'll get another video out this fall on this. It's going to be probably a series for sure, but it's going to be a slow rolling series, at least for the first little while, because we don't plan the big build, the major build for
A couple of years, probably.
at least a year and a half probably. But next summer we'll probably maybe do a driveway. I don't know if we'll do a well or not, but we'll probably do a driveway, maybe clear the building lot and stuff. So there'll be some spots, some other footage and little episodes, I guess, of our adventures. So I thank Austin for coming out today. It was a huge help.
Thank you very much.
And other than that, I guess that's it for now. Until the next time, we'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.